think that we as a council, a part of the conversation that we need to have and direction we need to give is, first off, are neighborhood organizations independent operating 501c3s, or are they extensions of the city? There is mixed messaging around that. Because one of the challenges is that if we have independently operating 501c3s that we are essentially fully funding, but then are not also extensions of the city, it gets murky. So I think we need to have some clarification around that, because then that changes around the conversation around base funding. Because what we're really seeing here, to Councilmember Palmisano's point, is really specifically if the money that is allocated to neighborhood associations specifically focuses on racial equity. It's not about operations. It's not about all the other existing programming necessarily. This is shifting the dynamic between the city and neighborhood associations, from neighborhood associations essentially being independent nonprofits, also extensions of the city, to independently operating 501c3s, and the city is a grantor. So it changes that dynamic and clarifies that. So I think that is a part of what the conversation we need to have as council members around what, in this next iteration of neighborhood associations, what is the clarified relationship between neighborhood associations and the city. So I just wanted to uplift what Councilmember Palmisano was saying, and just really name that that's something that we as a council need to give direction on and be clear about what that means in terms of it might be hard for us to do a both and, where within the budget neutral approach, which as the person who came forward with the staff direction with the multitude of deliverables, team, based on conversations I had with colleagues, there was an overwhelming desire for it to stay within the current budget allocation. And so I want to name that logic, that kind of was not necessarily just at a whim. Folks wanted to keep the scope within what we currently have because of the fact that there are property tax implications and whatnot. So there are, and within that, again, we need to figure out what the relationship is moving forward between the city and neighborhood associations. And I think that's what we really see here before us on these maps. Thank you.